Did you know that employing emotional intelligence tools can actually help you better navigate and embrace change? Well, do you know how? No? Great! Because by the end of this video, you're gonna know 3 EQ-based skills that's gonna help you embrace even that most stressful change. Let's talk about it. In this video, I'm going to walk through 3 EQ or emotional quotient based skill sets, all founded in the EQI 2.0 methodology in which I'm certified, and how each of these skills, when flexed, can help you navigate even your most difficult and stressful change endeavors, whether that be change in your work or other areas of everyday life. EQ skill set number 1. Self-perception and self-expression. This is really where it all starts. Knowing your emotional state at the beginning and throughout a change journey. Staying in tune with you and the emotions that you experience when going through that change. Taking an emotional inventory, being aware of the emotions that are present, such that you're able to understand and explore those emotions without having knee-jerk reactions and perhaps acting out in anger or frustration. And of course, that leads to self-expression. When you're able to be aware of the emotions that are present within you, explore them, you're able to then respond to the changing dynamics in your environment and express that emotional energy in more effective and productive ways. In ways that still communicates the emotions that you're feeling, but in ways that don't invite perhaps regret of taking action that you perhaps wish that you hadn't have. And by the way, if you're intrigued or interested in this EQI 2.0 methodology, I do have another video where I go a little bit more in depth about each facet of this method. So be sure you check that video out to learn a lot more about this particular methodology. EQ skill set number 2, interpersonal. Moving through change successfully so often requires the motivation, the energy, and the work of those outside of ourselves. Those that we don't have any control over as far as their actions and their behaviors. And so thinking about EQ in the context of interpersonal, this is about sharing empathy for those around you, holding space, actively listening to how they're managing the change and what support might be needed of them. It's about striving to find that authentic connection as you were, collaborating with and engaging with your coworkers and your employees. And as you think about nurturing authentic connection, there's also great power in showing vulnerability and sharing your own more difficult emotions you might be experiencing and going through that change with another, whether that be one-on-one, with a team, or with an entire organization. That inspires such great authentic connection and helps to build and nurture those interpersonal relationships by you bringing your true, authentic, and vulnerable self into the work. By the way, you getting value, you digging it, you liking it, you a little bit interested? Click subscribe, because I drop videos like this all the time. I want to make sure you are getting value from every single one. So click subscribe, be one of the first to know when a video drops. All right, let's get back into it. EQ skill set number 3, decision making and stress management. These 2 skills are probably pretty self-explanatory, especially as you think about moving through change, but they're both based in emotional intelligence. So the more that we can combine the skills that I just shared in set 1 and set 2 with our decision making and our stress management, we're gonna make more informed and better decisions as we move through the change journey. Again, enabled to be responsive as opposed to reactive. And I'll just underline stress management, right? Change, especially in our work, honestly, any aspect of life, often invites stress, invites frustration, invites fear, invites anxiety. And so we need to make sure that we're fine-tuning the skill of managing that difficulty, managing that stress, taking time for ourselves, caring for us, this one person that you're gonna rely upon more than anyone else in your entire life. Make sure that you're honing this skill to manage your stress and ultimately caring for you as you move through the change journey. Speaking of change journey and emotion and intelligence, I got something for you and it's for free. I actually want to gift you a free chapter of my best-selling book, Change Enthusiasm: How to Harness the Power of Emotion for Leadership and Success. This is a growth mindset that I've invented that meets you exactly where you are when going through great change, in that difficult emotion, the fear, the frustration, the anger, and empowers you to use that energy as fuel to propel you forward. And I want to gift you a free chapter, the introduction to this mindset, sharing with you the nuts and bolts of how to begin putting this mindset into practice. And it's yours today for free. All you got to do is click on the link below. I want to make sure that you have the data, the insights, the research to propel your growth through even your greatest, most frustrating change journeys. I'm Cassandra Worthy, and until we meet again, keep growing and keep rocking.